There we are. There we are. I want to start the show off by we got a very special show tonight. Let's just start the show off by wishing Mary Bradley, Miss Bradley, Buddy Bob's happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you. Oh my goodness. This is breaking tables. This is what you guys all sign up for week in and week out, and we love you for it. This is Epic B.
Tampa Neil here.
And we got our buddy, Bob. Let's go.
Oh no! Our table! It's broken!
Yeah. Yeah. Don Brown. Bills Mafia. Yeah. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You know the mafia dangerous. Put a hit out on your favorite team.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Shooting the bomb, mafia mine. Please don't step on my shoes. Game day ones, the white, the red, the blues. Hey man, breaking tables is traditional. Wishing the fish, look at my drip. Never cheating like Belichick is. Sean McDermott never telling the biz. Deion Dawkins, Mr. Brown, we got Mitch. Gabe Davis told tapping to this. Who making anthems that slapping like this? Nobody getting the traction like this. You find us, we breaking the tables. We tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the mafia dangerous. You see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them. The podcast breaking tables, you see us, we breaking them tables. Neil and Brian is breaking the tables. The mafia, baby, you know that we dangerous. Everybody know. Don Brown.
Get the tables.
All right, it is Thursday night, ladies and gents, so that means time to start your weekend off here at Breaking Tables. This is Epic B over here.
This is Tampa Neil over here.
Over there, and then we got our friend here, Bob. Father time himself. I mean, Bob Bradley, great guy. Happy birthday to his beautiful wife, Mary. He decided to stop in the neighborhood randomly. I was gonna do a whole skit, Tampa Neil, where I was gonna like, dude, I found this homeless guy wearing Bill's clothes. I was like, come on, man, get on the podcast. I don't know, but it definitely failed. So, Tampa Neil, how you been, brother? Everything good?
Hey, man, everything is pretty damn good. It's pretty hot here, but yeah, everything is pretty damn good. So, did something happen at practice this week? Bill's practice? Anybody here?
I have no idea. I've been watching every single news outlet, including Fox News and CNN, talk about it.
I think every news outlet was talking about something.
Yeah, nothing to worry about there. Nothing to worry about, Tampa Neil.
I agree.
I don't know. I think we have a better show lined up tonight. I think tonight it's just going to be just absolutely epic. Not only do we, do you have us, including Bob today. Bob's just a bonus. You get him for free. We've got wait a minute. Anybody that's going to London, go ahead, share this right now. Like it. Tell your friends who's going to London because, guys, we got the guy himself on. The guy that's hooked up with Will from Fans of Buffalo, but we've got Matt, UK Bills, the official, the only. There are no other UK Bills. Let's go ahead and get him on. Matt, everybody.
No need for the applause. No need for the applause.
Nice, man. You even do the English accent very well, too.
Thank you very much. I'll try and crack out some Cockney later on if I get a bit more tired.
Well, you guys, welcome to the show, Matt. Appreciate you taking the time. The first time on the show, but we have this one rule is you got to crawl before you walk when we're live. Let's get to know you, Matt. Where exactly are you from? Walk us through how you became a diehard Bills fan, and now you are setting up just this thing, the small thing in England. Just a pitch thing. But let's get to know you guys.
Well, originally I was born actually in London, in the East End of London, but now I live down on the very sunny south coast. So if there are people that are now listening that have been to the UK, I'm down on the south coast in a place called Poole, Bournemouth, that sort of area. My Bills fandom really started out as a fleeting one back in '99 after that game. Whatever game you want to call it, however you want to call that pass and all that. That's where it started from, and then just gradually grew and grew over time. And then come about 2013, so about 10 years this year actually, started up the UK Bills, and from there we've gone stronger and stronger and growing and growing. So it's a really good experience, and that small little party is going to be massive. That's all I can say to that. That's all I'll say to that. It's going to be fucking massive.
Now, what made you a Bills fan?
It's the way it was actually related to the I'm going to call it soccer for you guys. The soccer team that I support, which is West Ham. I feel that there was always that similarity that they were always going through the dry spell, not actually really competing at the time. Obviously, I knew back in history they had obviously the Super Bowl runs and all that, but by the time I was
involved, like blood for punishment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
We'll call it that. Well, the period they do. My team, West Ham, weren't that good either, so they kind of resonated both together. And then from there, I think when I went to uni about 2006, I had a bet with my mate for that season. We'd pick an AFC East team, AFC team, and an NFC team. I chose the Bills. He chose, I can't remember who now, and we'd try and battle, see who would get to the Super Bowl. None of us got their selection right, so I just stuck with the Bills, and since then it's all been up. So I've relieved the worst times, and now I'm getting the good times.
So it makes sense.
UK Bills backers start, like, how did that become a thing?
Well, really, it was we had a forum that was split into every single different NFL team, a UK forum, and there were just loads of us on the Bills one. We just thought, hey, let's start a group up. Let's try and get meets going. Let's try and get a bit of engagement, because obviously at the time we were lagging behind all the other teams, obviously especially like Dolphins, the Cowboys, and all that, because of obviously the popularity that they've gained over those times. So we decided to come back together, actually get everything get sorted, and just start building it up. And I say since then we've grown from like 13 people to, I think we've got about 5,000 followers now on Twitter, about just under 600 on Instagram, and about under 1,000 on our Facebook group. So it's got bigger, and we're continuing to spread the word of the Buffalo Bills here in the UK.
How many people show up when you do during the games, when you're at your pub or whatever?
Initially we were only getting like 20. Now we're getting about 80 to 100. Wow. So we're getting to a point where our bar is small. It can fit about 100. So we're now actually, well, I think we're trying to find somewhere else to go, but we can pretty much plaque that out every week, every weekend, any 6 p.m. or 1 p.m. games, and 4:25 games is the other game. 9:25, yeah, 4:25 games. We pretty much pack them out, and that bar pretty much just saves us and gives us a platform to cheer, scream. Unfortunately, not break any tables, which is not very nice on them.
Wait, so you've not broken a table in your career?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
No,
I like not yet. I like hearing that.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's going to be on the bucket list. I did make a bet with my with another podcast I went on like a couple of years ago. I said if the Bills do make it to a Super Bowl, I will be jumping through a table.
Oh, that's just like a Tuesday for us.
Yeah. No day in the office, right, Neil? We literally go home. We spend our paycheck on buying tables and just like practicing the art of breaking a table.
So we're talking about breaking a table in front of Buckingham Palace.
Jumping off the fence.
Well, I don't know about
I'm not-
touching the fence. I'm not
I
going to
think
touch the
jumping off
fence.
the fence might make it a legal issue.
Right.
If we just do it in front of it.
Like I know it's the UK and it's not like, you're not free like you are here in America. That's why we broke off. It's okay though. But are we allowed in public places legally?
To be honest, I think I haven't seen it on the news. So to be honest, if there have been people smashing tables in public, it hasn't made national news, hasn't made local news. So
That's
you
not
might
good.
be all
National
right there.
news.
I mean, if you do start climbing up Buckingham Palace, and yeah, you might be in a bit of trouble. You might be chucked in back in the old days, chucked into the Tower of London, have your head slit off.
Through the guillotine.
They still do that?
No, it's not guillotine, it's an axe. Just a wave the
Oh,
axe
yeah, no,
straight down
guillotine
on
was
top of the back of your head.
France. Sorry.
Wait, they still do that there?
Not anymore, they don't know.
All right.
Wish they do on some people. I'd wish it on some people, to be honest.
But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. And when I asked you earlier, I'm like, oh, it's a good impersonation of England, English accent. But it comes to find out you're actually British. So that was a bad joke on my part. But Tampa Neil's got a really good English accent. Neil, would you like to indulge?
Oh, hello, governor. I don't have a very good. You have the English accent. That's also partially Australian.
Yeah, no, it's so Christian Wade, former Bills.
Yeah.
He's we're team Christian Wade here at Breaking Tables, and I try to do his imitation. It's like, good eye, boy, it's I'm Christian Wade.
So Christian Wade's not Australian,
You can imagine, couldn't you? Though,
but it's amazing every time he does it.
mate, I'm gonna run like 75 fucking yards, mate. Just give me the fucking ball.
But let's hear Matt's American accent.
Oh yes.
Now we're talking. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, there goes our Disney contract.
Yep, thanks for that. Appreciate that. Made it 12 minutes this time.
Fucking hell. I'm gonna put it in during the show some point. I'll put it in some during the show. I'll leave you guessing. I won't leave you hanging. I'll leave you guessing
Lisa's got
when I'm gonna put it in.
There you go. Read that in an American accent.
Wait, we'll go put that back up. There you go. Read this in American accent, Matt.
Yeah.
This is when Tampa Neil jumps off the Buckingham Palace into a table.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what accent's gonna be, but I got your bail money there, Tampa Neil.
No, you did. Yeah,
Not even close.
yeah.
No. Ah.
I still hear Lucky Charms. No, that's
Larry
Irish.
Palmy
Sorry.
says, "What's up?"
Larry Palmy was that brother?
Hello,
the Don
Larry.
himself.
Good mate, Larry. Good mate he is.
Have you ever been to a Bills game or in Buffalo?
Not yet, no. That's on my bucket list for hopefully next year.
Yeah, it's always good,
Right,
especially if you're a backers club and you want to grow your club even more. As you take maybe a whole week or week and a half trip down here to watch a game at a Bills backers club, or actually go to the game, and it just you take that. It's like, oh, I mastered the culture. We already have a culture here in the UK, but now I mastered it. Boom, let's do it. I'm telling you, that's the next step.
It's definitely something I'm going to do. I mean, last year we had ex-Bill safety Aaron Williams come over.
Awesome.
I spent some time at the pub. I think he was watching the London game, the Saints London game. He came over, joined us in the pub, and he's actually said to me that do come over in Buffalo, let him know, and he's going to hook me up. And all the people that I've met from the London game back in 2015, Larry being one of them, have all been kind. All said that come over, we'll look after you, take care of you. So going to Buffalo is definitely on the list. And then I don't know, I might pick some random state, just throw a dart at the
Miami.
Pick a random state.
Well, I can say this confidently right now that if you treat us Bills Mafia fans well, we'll find a way to get you down here to Miami at the end of the year.
All right. I'll keep you nice and sweet.
You just got to, take care of Tampa Neil, because I don't know if I'll be able to go or not. I'm hopeful. Bob will be there. Tampa Neil and Bob will.
Oh yeah.
Miami game? Nope. I'll be at work.
Well, I'm talking about the London game.
I'll be at the London game.
That's where we're like time traveling back and forth here, Bob. But
Larry's got your lodging. That means you're sleeping on the floor.
oh, there goes my room. I'll sleep next to the kegs there, Larry. He's pretty epic. Brilliant. Not going to blow it up this time. Not my fault. Hashtag someone else's. So Matt, what there is one question that it's been brewing, and there's always a solution to every problem.
Yeah.
Is there going to be tailgating in the London game? Sondheim Stadium. Can you guys go into that parking lots like we do here in the US and just like, woo?
No. Unfortunately, your type of tailgating, there's pretty much no space in London or anything around that to do that sort of thing. I mean, previously the NFL or the NFL UK have tried to put on tailgating events, especially when it was at Wembley. But actually going away and doing what the Bills Mafia do, unfortunately, that there's just no space, and which is a shame, because when you come over, you want to bring that Bills Mafia experience. I mean, most of us in the UK who haven't been out and experienced it would love to actually to do that, but we're working on something for that Sunday in the morning. I think it'll be working with Will as well on that one. So
Will find a way to make something happen. That's just what Will does.
Will's calling the Prime Minister right now.
Make it happen. Make space.
112 days. That's not that much. It's only this far on the timeline, but who cares?
What's your Prime Minister?
Yeah, no. Speaking with Will, it actually it does look like he has potentially something for the inverted commas tailgate on the Sunday morning, but until he knows, we'll never know.
Now, I've been told there's no drinking in the stadium.
Wait, what?
Especially for your football matches.
No, I'm definitely not going.
There is drinking allowed in the stadium, just not at the seats.
Wait, how does that work?
You got to pound them and go back and run your
chug it before you get to your
I'll be the most fit person running back and forth every Can you imagine that?
That's going to be a show right there, B.
I'd be like, I'm out of beer already. It'd be insane. Definitely not doing it.
No, there's concourses around the stadium where you can actually obviously sit and have the drink, but they don't really allow you to take it onto into the stands. I don't know the reason why. It was a stupid rule, but I think it's mainly because some people, and I know this, actually have known to be thrown bottles, thrown glasses or plastic
like
bottles.
the Florida Panthers did.
Wait, that's the thing, right, Matt? Hooligans, like soccer hooligans, like in the movies and stuff.
It happened in the it happened in the last West Ham game. There was actually they were throwing stuff onto the pitch, caught one of the Fiorentina players square on the back of the head, cut him right open, had about 8 stitches in there. So that's one of the reasons why they don't allow it. But
I'll tell you right now, Matt,
NFL.
you better put some signs out to these little hooligans around your area, your location, because Bills Mafia is like the world's leading hooligan. It's like, it's like, all right, cool. You Manchester United, good job. Bills Mafia, no, we're out. Good luck. Come on.
No,
So
We
Matt,
break table for breakfast. That's literally what we do.
have you started a side business for yourself where you've started purchasing, folding tables in the area?
Not yet.
You
No, I
probably
think
sell them.
that should be something that I definitely need to investigate. Really.
Well, you better hurry up because we're live. So
Facebook Marketplace, you can buy some used tables. They don't have to be new. We prefer the crappier the better because they break easier. Right, B?
Okay. Right.
Oh,
Don't buy the-
do not
don't buy the
buy
expensive
any
ones.
tables
Hold on. Let
north
me
of
write it
$30.
down.
Right,
Because
tables.
I'm telling you, Matt, I don't know if you watch. So, we were supposed to go to Atlanta, and I went anyways. And I grabbed a table, showed up in front of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, put the table in front. Long story short, tried breaking it, and it wouldn't break. Went to the house later on. It was raining. I landed on the concrete probably like 4 times, and I got scars all over to prove it. So do not, please. That's the key. You got to get the
Cheap
shittiest table.
the shittier the better.
Make it if it comes in like plywood?
Make it in
Bro,
your garage.
you can buy a shit ton of plywood and make like little like tables out of wood.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll try and find. I'll actually I'll speak to my promoter. I'll have a look around, see if I can find at least some. So if it is just me jumping through it, at least we know that I've lived up to my name. That I will actually jump through a table, whether it be Super Bowl or whether it be at the London game.
No, you need to
Will
let
it
us throw you
be-
through it.
Will it be in front of Buckingham Palace?
I have no idea. Maybe. If not, I'll probably do a Tower of London.
Come on, we'll make national news.
Like a mob flash. We all ride the double deckers. Those my double deckers, whatever they call them, double deckers, and we all have like pieces of a table, so they don't know it's a table, and we put it together really fast. And one person doesn't, jumps and gets back on the double decker bus and go.
I'll purge my promoter, especially we actually are doing bus tours on the Friday. So I'll put it out to him, see if he's actually see if he can waive the public liability insurance and all that. He's probably listening. He's probably listening to the show right now. He's probably
Well, hey, did you ever see like the street theater people? Like where they all set up, or you got people juggling and doing all these crazy acts. All of a sudden, Bill's Mafia pulls up. There's a circle around us and a table there, and then we just jump to the damn table and leave.
Oh my God!
Like,
no.
what the hell just happened?
Neil,
here?
if you don't do this, I swear to God, if you do not do this, we're canceling the show because this will get the rating. This is like almost as good as me running with the bulls in Spain. Please do this, Neil. Please do this, Neil. Oh my God! Yes.
But no, I think my promoter might be listening, might be actually viewing this. So if he is listening to this, Danny, listen to this. This is
we're just kidding, by the way.
This is what these guys want to do. Let's try and make it happen for them if possible, Danny. If you're listening, if you're watching.
Well, I'm not going to be there, so it's Tampa Neil's going to jail, not me. But it's all right. He's used me before once too, so we're even.
All right, Matt. Bus trip. Tell us about it. I'm excited to hear about this.
The whole experience is just going to be amazing. I mean, we've got 3 days full of just so much fun. We've got obviously we've got a place called the Wapping Tavern that's open just to Bill's Mafia for all 3 days. We're open till I think it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. On the Saturdays we've got a meet and greet session. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get some ex-Bills players to come along, meet fans. I know that I've probably got Aaron Williams coming. I just need to wait for him to actually confirm that, and potentially Stevie Johnson as well. So working on to getting a few more. Then in the evening we've got 2 boat trips. So we've got actually a boat party down the Thames, one at about 6, one at about 9:30 at night. Where it might be moved now to try and hit the sunset on the first boat at least. So that's going to be fun. Booze on there, Bill's Mafia party,
Sorry, you said
showing
boobs, right? That we said boobs.
Booze.
Sorry, carry on.
Booze.
Oh,
there probably will be boobs there. There probably will be boobs there, loads of booze, but it was actually booze I was talking.
Sorry, dude.
Aren't you putting on a pub crawl also?
There is that. Yes, there's a little other group that focus solely on London that have come branched from us, still part of us, called the London Bills Backers. They're doing a free pub crawl. They're also doing a walking tour as well. So if you can't get onto our ones, then they have events going on as well. So we're working together to make sure the Bills Mafia have such an amazing experience. And to say we're showing college football on the Saturday afternoon and evening as well. And on Friday we've got what was it, about 10 double-decker buses just to do sightseeing tour around London. I think we put someone on Thursday as well. So we have demand so high, we put in buses in the boat Thursday.
They're gonna think they're being invaded.
Hold on, Matt, do not lie to me. Don't lie to we're live right now. you're a little nervous, aren't you? I mean, you get to hang out. Look, we're bringing the tradition to the UK. You only see it, you're like, oh, we can be part of that.
No, I will admit. First, 2015, obviously that was more slight. It's more.
But it just blew up,
small. But now, obviously, with popularity and with what we're doing, I think me and my promoter, we're excited, and well, I don't know about him, but I will admit I am a little bit nervous about it because obviously we're getting so many faces coming in, so many people coming along that it's going to be a great one, and London are going to see what the Bills Mafia are about.
If it's not, we're going to your house and break your table.
But yeah, no, it'll be an awesome experience, and then I think hopefully we'll convert a lot more of these fair weather, no team selecting NFL fans over to Bills Mafia. Hopefully,
Hell yeah, man!
And grow us.
Matt, listen, just what it does for your economy when Bills Mafia comes to town. Just the you guys are going to get so many pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even. That's so weird saying it like that. I'm sorry, pounds, governor.
No, it's a whole lot of lolly.
So how do we get signed up for any of your double decker bus or your boat ride on the Thames?
So that again, sorry.
How do we get signed up for your double decker bus tour or that boat ride down the Thames River?
There should be tickets available. It's on our Twitter at UK_Bills. There should be a link. I think we're out of the. I think we've still got Thursday boat tour and bus tours left on there. The others, I think, are a bit are full, but we are seeing what we can do on those. But I will try, and again, if Danny's listening, we'll try and make an exception for both you and Tampa Neil. Hopefully,
now, what's the cost? How much is it?
Are going to become good friends here,
and I think he comes.
Well, hold on. I mean, I probably won't be able to make it, unfortunately. But what we got here, Tampa Neil, to the left of the old guy, sorry, Bob, is a guy who single-handedly started the Bills Mafia boat parade in Tampa when we were in Tampa. Then it kind of the tradition carried up in Buffalo. I'm telling you, man, you should talk with Neil off air and maybe a Bills Mafia boat parade on the Thames River, not Thames River. It's America. Thames River.
It's possible.
For
it's
the
possible.
Record, Mike, I am not bringing my boat there. That's a long ride.
Come on, it's only this far on a map.
According to the map, I only have like 6 inches.
It's a straight shot.
Hey, people have gone from the UK to the Caribbean in just a rowing boat.
Right.
I'm not.
If they've done it,
I'm pretty crazy, but I'm not that crazy.
Come on.
I'm probably gonna run out of gas before I hit the other side of Florida.
Yeah, well, that's weird. Anyways, now I'm like lost in thought. Okay, Matt, during your guys' parties, let's get to know the Bills backers of what is this the correct pronunciation? Is it UK Bills backers or Bills backers United Kingdom? What is you guys' official title? Just so we can have it for the record. If we ever get to
we use the short version UK Bills, but it's UK Bills backers.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I mean, like US makes things so complicated. We're like, we're going to call it the United Kingdom Bills backers chapter. But what is you guys have some, drinking bars here. We still like have those fun moments in bars. That's how insane of fandom. I mean, football is bigger than football with our fan base. And it's just having a good time. It doesn't have to bring a table, just having a good time, having so many laughs, having so many stories, some just epic fucking stories. Can you have any epic stories that you can like talk to us in the UK Bills arena when we have, now you guys are up to 80, 100 people. There's got to be some sort of epic story you can share with us. Like just like this is cool.
Yeah.
Like this is like awesome.
Somebody break a leg after jumping off. Like, yeah, it was my broken leg.
No, I think there's one time. I think what was it? Was it the week 4 game against the Ravens last year? We had obviously for some reason our bar for some reason decided to book a bunch of Ravens fans in on the other side, so they got the small part of the bar. Obviously, we got the main part, so it was pretty much a real big slanging match all the way through the game, and obviously it goes down to the last what do you call it, last 5 seconds, and they're all in the other rooms cheering, laughing, and going, yes, we're going to win. And all of a sudden, we go down, hit the winner, and then the bar just erupts.
Cricket.
And I think some of them did just walk out, but to be honest, they were good sports about that. They actually did. They did come over, did cry, but they did come over and congratulate us.
Yes. Oh, that's a long crying baby.
Long crying baby.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that one. I gotta cut that one.
Yeah. And the other thing was for the Thanksgiving game, we have Sky Sports who actually show obviously the NFL games. We actually managed for the Thanksgiving game to get them down to our bar to actually to have little clips throughout the day on there. So we've been getting the exposure. And then for me personally, when the Bills came over in 2015, and I think the video is still on YouTube somewhere, or even on the Bills website, I met Marcel Darius, spent an afternoon with him, and upstairs I've got a signed hat and a signed ball from him. And the fun part was actually watching him trying to recreate Shakespeare, read Shakespeare in the park.
Oh.
He had the book like that, but what people didn't know, his phone, the book was blank, and he had the phone inside the book, so he was actually reading from a screen rather than the book itself. But that was, for me, that was epic, and we're hoping to make more memories, not just in October, but going forward with what I'm looking to do and what I'm looking to try and do to build the exposure and actually bring whatever I can from experiences from other backers clubs in America over to UK, and just make it a place that any Bills fans, whether you're in the UK, whether you're coming over at any time of the season, coming over to us from America, from around the world, just have fun with Bills fans and make so many memories from it. So it's why I got into it. It's why I started up, and that's why I'm going to continue to do it for as long as I'm breathing, to be honest.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And
Absolutely.
speaking of Bills backers, I am officially the vice president of South Florida Bills backers, ran by the chapter president, Sean Hanrahan, over there in Brendan's.
Sounds like a lot of work.
No, it's doing the same thing I always do.
Just drink.
Show up and get drunk.
Except they give you a bar tab this time.
And I don't even know about that one. That's a good question. Should read the fine print. But so the whole concept of breaking tables when me and Neil first started was really just getting people together, and the backers places were the places to go. And here you are having a backers place, and to call yourself Bills and Bills fans, and it's just so cool. It's so cool meeting. I mean, we had Bills backers Italy on, just people from around the globe. It doesn't matter where you are, what language you speak, just loving this team and just loving the fan base, because they're like, oh, look at those people. It's like, oh my God. And you're gonna experience it on a different level this year, because it's with the success that we've been having lately, it's going to be a complete takeover. And the new king, whatever his name is, Charles III. King Charles is going to be like, okay, we're going to make we're on national holiday whenever Bills fans get in.
Did you invite him to the game?
Oh, we tried, but he wouldn't answer. He wouldn't answer the messages. He wouldn't answer my mail.
You have to go
I'll
there.
probably need to tweet him. I probably have his Twitter handle somewhere. I'll tweet
Just
him.
knock on the door, bro. Walk up like,
You have
hey,
to go
hey,
personally.
bushy guard, I got this. I gotta talk to him. Come on, no, get away, You're just
If
stupid.
not,
hat.
I'll just when he's on his
Hey.
travels from Buckingham Palace to his residence in Windsor, I'll just jump out in front of the car, hit him, get hit by him, and then just
Oh
say,
my God! Oh my,
"I'm not
you're
going
gonna
to
get
see you.
assassinated.
You just come to
Delete
my
that. Delete that.
Come to
Matt
Bill's
was gonna
game.
know you,
Cool.
but you're gonna get assassinated now for talking.
Jump in
That.
front.
I don't think you can do that. Whoa.
Jump in front, squat down, and start going, hey.
No, we're not promoting any violence on the show, guys.
If he doesn't come, we're inviting his son that he doesn't like.
I'm going to check my windows.
Oh,
now,
Harry
just
is
in
breaking
case.
a
Harry, yeah, we're inviting Harry.
Come on, Harry. You and the chick from Suits, which was one of my favorite
less we
shows.
said about him, the better.
But
no,
all right. So, do you have any questions about how we are when we go to places, and like anything that just kind of like? Because I know this is going to be. I mean, you've experienced a little bit of. Oh my God, no, Bob. We're not, you're definitely not doing that, Bob. No, we're not doing that.
See you on the other side.
So I already lost train of thought. What was I talking about? You bring it back. That's all right. Just backstory. Last time we were on, we finished the entire handle of Fireball in a sitting, and the next day was so rough. So
call your wife. She's wondering where you are.
Happy birthday, Mary. We started the show saying happy birthday to you, Mary. So he's exempt, and you're not definitely fired. We got to drive 3.5 hours, but he's probably gonna sleep here tonight. What was I had a good fucking point. Neil, where was I, Neil?
I don't know.
I think you wanted me to ask a question about some.
Oh yeah,
what
to expect? Yes, exactly. That's what I want you. Yes.
What was the question again?
I don't know. You just answered it.
I didn't answer all of it.
No, it's like what to expect from us. Like, what are those kind of questions? Like, I wonder how they're gonna act to this, or I wonder how they're gonna act. Oh, would you like a cup of tea? He's like, no, I want fucking coffee. I don't know. I just, UK British thing. You guys still hate us? Is it like 1776 like mentality? I don't know, bro. Like, can you tell everybody watching the show what is the mentality, and how can we get along with United Kingdomers?
To be honest, as far as I'm aware, there's no real animosity anymore. I think what's happened in the past, as I say, the past is history.
Leave it in the 1700s.
Look to the future and all that. But no, I mean, what to expect? I just expect Bill's Mafia to pretty much be themselves. Obviously, cultures are going to be different. So obviously, just adjust a tiny bit. Don't start being arrogant like some other fans and from other teams and all that when they come over, and show a bit of disrespect. Just obviously, like when you go to any country, just observe the culture, but just be yourself. That's all we want. We want to just see all Bill's Mafia just having fun, having a laugh, and just really getting along and just enjoying the sights that London, if you're just staying in London, or if you're staying for a little bit longer, just the outskirts of London, like Windsor, like Portsmouth with a naval base and all that. Just enjoy the fun, enjoy the sights, and just have fun. Just be yourself. That's all I'm going to say.
Soak it in. And I gotta add, like, you don't want all of us to be ourselves. You want us to be the better versions of ourselves.
The better version of yourselves with a bit of your original selves. How about that? Make a compromise.
That way we all can enjoy. All our multiple personalities can enjoy it at once.
So we get chicken wings.
I'm sure you guys have seen the movie Euro Trip, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So when they're coming into, or when they're going from London to, I don't know, they were going to France or wherever they were going,
first.
and they had the double-decker bus.
Yeah.
Just so you know, that is what I picture Bill's Mafia going into another city on a double-decker bus, like, you're on the wrong side of the road, yelling out to everybody.
That's why I'm not allowed to go to the UK.
Bob's walking off with his brass knuckles.
Yeah, I love that scene. I mean, to be honest, the bus tours are going to be double deckers. So
I know that's why I'm like,
we did that in 2015. We got
we need a skit going. You're on the wrong side of the road. We need that. We need that in our lives.
I'm sure I'll find someone that will be able to actually to do that and actually and get that recorded. So leave that with me. I will do my best to get someone to do that. If there's someone listening, we'll do it.
Bob, as a dear friend, what is one requirement you must have in order to initiate to bring Matt to the Miami game for you to have in London?
Fireball.
Do you guys have Fireball in London?
Chicken wings.
Fireball there.
Fireball and chicken wings.
We have chicken wings. We have, in my opinion, the best chicken wing place in London called Orange Buffalo.
You've never been to Buffalo, though, so you don't
You've
really.
never
I said in London.
Right. Okay. So, but like, that is a weird question to ask. Sorry. Let me rephrase the question. This is a weird question to ask. So you're eating wings. You're like, oh, this is good. Just like you would eat anything else. That's that us here, U.S. probably will do like, well, I don't know. So there is a culture difference. People don't want to think about it. Yes, we stem from you guys. We all can understand each other outside of the accents. We like coffee, you like tea, but outside of that, we're different but the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with this. I did.
just let him go. He's going on a roll.
Yeah, it's funny. Good for ratings.
What? Is it coming yet?
Matt, do you have a turkey fryer?
Do I have what?
A turkey fryer.
I have an air fryer. Does that count?
No, I don't think God, he's been eating air fry. How do they make chicken wings in UK?
God knows. I'll have to ask the guys.
You got to ask. That's the important question. People here who are going to go want to know, how does the UK do wings? Because that's associated with us fan base.
Yeah, I feel like me taking a turkey fryer and oil and chicken wings through TSA is one thing. When I'm taking them to a different country, that might be another thing.
And you might get like VAT.
We do have the air fryer. We do stick it in air fryers. Obviously, some people stick it straight onto a hot grill. So there are different ways to do it. But as I say, I would recommend for people coming over here that in London go to the Orange Buffalo, because they're actually perfected their wings from the Anchor Bar in New York, in Buffalo.
Right.
Now, where are they at?
They are based in. They've got a couple of pop-up trucks, and they've got I think they've still got a store in Clapham, I think, but they've got a few pop-ups.
Minute-wise from the stadium. That's because anybody who goes to anywhere in the world, they have a natural spot and they look at the measurements from that spot. So Tottenham, whatever it's called, Tottenham Stadium.
Tottenham.
How far away? Tottenham?
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Oh,
No H. You're putting too much emphasis on the HB.
Tottenham. All right.
Well,
Tottenham Stadium. How far away are these places from Tottenham?
They are about a 15-20 minute either tube or overground away.
So that would calibrate
Subway.
to about so probably like 35 to about 40 miles away. Tampanilo, you can fact check me on that one with your conversion kilograms or kilometers, whatever. I don't know, whatever you guys.
How many kilometers away is it?
MPH.
I was like to say-
15. I'm going for like 32 to 40. 40. Yeah, probably like 40. I know it's like something.
That's
weird.
9.3 miles.
I'm not even close. I'm gonna sign off. Bye, guys. Bye. Get out of here.
I will say, reading the comments, what Stephen said, that is the place I was actually talking about.
Oh, right on. There we go. Matt's got this place under control. What just happened, B?
That's the place I'm talking about.
No,
Orange
you
Buffalo.
kicked myself out.
So they are the guys to go to. I mean, they've got normal sauces. They've got their what they call their Viper sauce, which is their extremely hot sauce. So they've got loads of different range.
Hey, what is Matt? One thing that we absolutely cannot do after watching all these videos that we do here in the US, what can we not do? Outside of touch Buckingham Palace fence, Tampa Neal. But
Not jump off the fence.
what can we like guys, you can't do this. Like you can't spit in the street in certain parts of Japan. Or else you get samurais or
to be honest, the only ones I can really say there are areas I don't know whereabouts in London because they change them variously, where there is going to be a no alcohol zone. So have a zone. Yeah.
Oh, we need to know where those.
Yeah,
are.
we need to know where those are.
could you make a map for us and
put
like
that on the Facebook
do not
page,
go
please.
here, but not here. Like we need a full. Like, we don't know anything. Like you, just I mean I don't know.
I need like a
when
like
I go to a new
bell.
country, I look at like everywhere based off of one specific location where I want to be at, and then I decide what I can do.
I think it does vary, so I'll probably have to walk around the whole of London to actually to figure it out. If not, I'll find a way to at least put it on there so everyone can actually see. But I know there are places like that in and around London.
Scott's like definitely gonna need a map of the no-fly zones.
Wow! Oh my god! Buckingham Palace, especially when Tampa Neal jumps off the fence.
No, I mean to be honest,
You're you're dead by the end of the show because Buckingham Palace going. Wait a minute, what is Matt planning? He's planning a coup against the king.
Matt said we could.
That's gonna be the same.
Matt definitely said we could. We're good. No, you don't know who fucking Matt is.
Wait! They're not saying disclaimer. Can't say disclaimer quickly.
Then it's be like, me no speak English.
I don't think Dan liked that one.
Well, I don't understand. What did I say? What did I say? I didn't say anything. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I never said jump off the walls of Buckingham Palace.
What is one thing you're looking forward to meeting all of us crazy fans in your backyard? Literally your backyard. Give us your address because we're all gonna go camp out in your backyard.
Well, my address is about 2.5 hours, 3 hours away from London. So I'm commuting up and down Monday to Thursday up in London. Then I'm staying over in a hotel for the rest of the week. So what do I expect?
What do you want? Like what do you want us to bring when we come to London? And that's going to be like you're like, oh Fireball. My god, I am 100%
Fireball.
I mean, I am a Bills fan, but this is right. Some. Like this is like hits heart. It hits heart. What is one activity or one thing, your one scene that you want to do that we all see in like awesome fucking movies where it's like, oh yeah, you know, everybody has that scene. Like, I want that. I want that in my life. Put that on my fucking bucket list. Matt, what is that?
I think it's not for coming over. When I go over there, I know I spoke to Pinto Ron when he came over in 15. And obviously look to do the ketchup mustard. That's one thing I would want to do. Get Ron with that. So hopefully he will allow me when I go over there. But I mean, to be honest, just the experience and the knowledge that you guys have and you can bring over to us, whether it be Fireball, whether it be what Ken does and bowling ball shots and all that sort of stuff, just those traditions really. So,
do not take the syringe ones because you will choke to death.
Okay.
Saying
that was amazing.
No, Tampa Neal.
Now you've got me intrigued. You've got me intrigued now on that one.
Well, so we're walking around. We actually just did the bowling ball shot, which is like really nasty. It's so disgusting. It is so, dude. Like, yeah, it's cool. We did it. Woo, you know, but it's disgusting. So, anyways, we're like,
I'll still be bringing some Jello shots for sure.
Tampa Neal's wife, Jennifer Jennifer. Shit. We went to this other like tailgate location, and they had these little syringes full of like Jello shots, Neil, whatever they had.
Yes. And
I just like, oh yeah, cool, I'll grab one. And I'm like this, and I'm trying to like inject it. One of those injectors. You know what I'm talking about? Man, it's one of those like it looks like a little injector, like you stuff, you know, the stuff that you stuff donuts with, the cream pie donuts. Right. Well, I didn't realize like it wouldn't like go. The syringe would not go, and I'm fucking hitting it. And Jennifer took a photo of me like this, like just my angry face, trying to perfect timing, totally weird. So
You're a caption
and
contest.
finally, I was like, "Fuck this!" And I reached my arm back, and I just like, and like some plastic piece out the tip of it shot back. Like, oh, I almost choked on a piece of plastic. And they're like, there's like a little plastic on the tip of the whatever syringe part, and I almost choked. And
This is getting really dirty.
and the photo is still up there, Neil. So you can go look us up on Breaking Tables podcast. You can see the photo. Of Neil.
It's a great picture.
Whatever. We're see Disney. Yeah, we still have a chance. Oh,
The one
fair enough.
The one other
What's that,
thing I
Matt?
would say, one other thing I would say for people coming over, just to have a bit of fun with it, is actually learn a bit of Cockney rhyming slang. Just
What?
that
Hold on, say that one more time.
Cockney rhyming slang. So if I said to you,
Wait. First off,
use it in a
we lost
sentence.
your Disney contract again. Actually, no, we didn't. They probably wanted to they want to sign us back up again. So, but what does this mean? Bring us like you gotta because we don't understand. Us Americans are stupid. And when I say us Americans, I really mean me. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Break it down into words we can understand.
Cockney rhyming slang pretty much was like a I wouldn't say
Cockney
a
rhyming
secret.
fan. That sounds like a fucking awesome like gamer name.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
Right. All right. No. So
And Matt, tell us what this means.
how do you spell it, man? Wait, how do you spell it? How do you spell the name?
It's Cockney, Cockney, rhyming, and then slang, SLANG.
Cockney rhyming slang. Okay. So I apologize.
It was more of a secret language back in the day. The East London Cockney boys would actually do to try and evade coppers and plan secret events and that sort of stuff. So if you ever heard of the Crays and the and all that, so I don't know if you ever heard of the Crays, Reggie and Ronnie Cray. No, they were actually gangsters in the early 60s, 70s. And all that, pretty damn violent, and it would just.
I've heard of Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, that's well. It's just like it's just like a secret language. So if I said to you,
wait,
if I said to you,
please talk to us in that language.
I want to hear what this means.
Yeah, me
if
too.
I said to you,
Go.
Right, pick up the dog and bone. That's one, dog and bone. If I said to you, pick up the dog and bone.
What'd you call me?
And it's rhyming slang. So that last word is going to rhyme with something. So bone. And
you want me to grab a trombone and play it? No.
No. I want you to pick up the phone.
Say it one more time.
Dog and bone phone. So pick up the phone.
Bob, what do you think? Can you hear that?
Bob's
I'm
Googling.
trying to find examples.
He's over here Googling this.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Turn your microphone off.
Then so it always rhymes. The end one always rhymes. So bone, phone. So pick up the dog and bone. Pick up the phone. You've got got Ruby Murray.
Oh, that.
Murray.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Bricks and mortar is daughter.
Yep. Rosie Lee. Rosie Lee is T.
Related to Bruce Lee?
No. Unfortunately,
I don't
not.
Who's Rosalie? That sounds like
Rosie
Sarah
Lee.
Lee, but with desserts. Like, give me desserts.
Dog and bone for
There's that
phone.
one.
Oh, you already said that, bro. Come on, focus.
And then you've got Adam and Eve.
Oh, that definitely means eat the shit out of an apple. Right?
No.
Ginger beer.
No.
Hold on, Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. Am I close?
No.
What's it
Nowhere
mean?
near. Believe.
What's it?
Believe. Would you Adam and Eve it? Would you believe it? Adam and Eve it.
There's like a sex shop down the street where you buy like huge dildos named Adam and Eve. I can't believe that one. What's another one, Matt? This is interesting. Last one of the night, I promise, before we get banned from every network.
Emma Freud.
Apple and pears.
Oh, that obviously means I was wrong about last one. I probably lost a lot of contracts, so I'll let you answer this one, Matt. What does that mean?
That one is stairs. So
You call pears apple and fucking pears? Like, I just take the stairs. No, it's apples and pears, mate.
So you could say I picked up the dog and bone, took up a Ruby Murray and a Rosie Lee up the apple and pears. Would you Adam and Eve it? I saw Epic B and Tampa Neil actually interviewing Matt from the UK Bills.
Bro, this is epic, bro.
And you drank a ginger beer.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for taking your time to introduce us to you, because people are gonna come up to you going, Matt, that was cool. Good to know you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. Because I mean, just so everybody knows, it's about to be 1 a.m. for Matt.
Yeah.
It's a little,
and he's got to work at 6 a.m. So we'll let him go.
So,
Matt, where can we stalk you? Give us your home address, your social security. I mean, I don't think you guys even have socials in the UK, but give us like your favorite cup of tea and how we can stalk you, bro.
Well, you can find me at the UK_Bills. You can follow me on personal Twitter, which is Matt SW86. We've got our own podcast, the Red, White, and Buffalo Blues. We've got obviously the UK Buffalo Bills UK Facebook group and UK_Bills on Instagram, and we've got a YouTube channel, Buffalo Bills UK.
Oh yeah!
So your podcast is the official podcast of the United Kingdom. Nice.
It's the official UK Bills podcast. Yes.
Meghan Markle is a big fan, I heard. So fantastic.
Well, I hope she is. Because I got
so as we get closer to London, guys, follow him. Make sure that everything, like you guys you're going overseas to a game. Yes, we've done it before, but this is going to be a year where it's going to be super insane. So Matt, I'm glad you're on ahead of this. I'm awesome that you're such a fucking badass fan, bro. So
thank you.
I hope you have fun with all these crazy guys, especially Tampa Neil, brother Bob. And we'll just go from there, man. If you listen, unless I win the lottery, I'll be there, but I don't think I can. I'm going to El Salvador in November. So Tampa Neil, bring us home, man.
All right. Well, you can catch us right here.
By the way, don't go anywhere, Matt.
Well, we're not.
Pull us up the live version. You can pull us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure you like us, share us, leave us a funny comment. We might even say it on air. Hit the like, share, tell your friends, hit the subscribe button, tell everybody about it. If you missed the live version, make sure you pull us up the next day, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, whether it is Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Pod, Samsung Pod, wherever you listen to it. Hit that subscribe button, like us, share us, tell your aunts, uncles, neighbors. Don't tell your attorneys.
Don't you forget about us. David Bowie loves us over here. Anyways, Bob, you good?
I will see you in London.
Boom. Bills Mafia, we love every one of y'all. I can't wait. Talk to you next week. Matt, UK Bills backers. Only official place where to go, because that is the team to make it happen if you're going to London.
Next week we have Bills backers Miami.
That's going to be a series. Ooh, Bills backers Miami. We love every one of y'all. Can't wait to see you guys next week.